Summer by the Caspian Sea in 1970s Iran. Like most of the world, the spirit of the 70s is changing fashion, music, and cultural norms in Iran, even as social conflict brews under the throne of the Shah. Amid these rapidly changing times, a prominent family goes to the Caspian beaches to spend the summer away from the roar of the capital. At the beach, the young Bijan would rather spend his time lost in books than deal with the demands of his authoritarian father, Reza, who is turned off by the radical turns and freedoms of the new Iranian youth. While exploring the sun-kissed shores, Bijan meets Layla, a vivacious, sharp young woman from the wrong side of Tehran. As the unlikely pair develop a bond, their newly formed connection is threatened by all the contradictions and furies of the era's storms brewing all around them.
Hello, my name is Alsi Renhifo. I'm the writer-director of Azizam.
Salam, man Katir Arami هستم. Hi, I'm Katir Rami, producer of Azizam.
This is a story that's very, very special to me because as the child of Latin American immigrants, I grew up my entire life hearing the stories told by my mother, who was a Central American immigrant in the late 70s, about the Iranian students she met when she first moved to the United States and how they shared about the tumultuous events going on in their country. And it's always been a reminder to me about how we tend to be united by universal human experiences.
I think young Iranian Americans like myself also connect with this story in a very unique way. Recreating this Iran of the 1970s and watching it back later on will frankly be a very surreal experience for these first-generation Americans like myself. Many of the people acting in the film, or even the audience watching it later on, have never been to Iran even, or walked on the sand by the Caspian Sea like the main characters do, and we don't speak perfect Farsi. But frankly, it will be a way to connect with our culture in a way that is completely fresh and new. And hopefully for Iranian-born Americans, it'll be a nostalgic experience as we're able to recreate that sense of that period in time.
If more short films like this can be made, it will also open the door for features and television programs that will tell these kinds of stories. Because if we can give people a lush and rapturing version of 1970s Iran on film, then it's an example that everybody can tell their story.
While Azizam is a universal story, it also addresses a specific need for the expression of young Iranian voices today. Too often, Hollywood either entirely dismisses or misrepresents Iranians, so it's time for us to tell our own stories and change the narrative. Before the horrific images of the hostage crisis, there was a colorful and vibrant Iran in the 1970s, one that was characterized by young love and disco, even while political upheaval loomed overhead in the near future.
We're very proud to be working on this project in collaboration with Santa Monica College, whose film program run by renowned director and Professor Salvador Carrasco has gained worldwide respect for its training of eager young filmmakers and the way it's made the best kind of film education accessible to students from all walks of life, including a lot of the Persian American community here in Los Angeles. We have the locations, we have the idea set and crystallized and ready to go. Why do we need your help? To make it happen, to make it come to life. We just need every bit of help we can get to get the best kind of equipment, the best kind of sound, the best kind of lighting, the best kind of music, to not just deliver a short film, but to deliver a trip into the past.
With your support, we can help bring this Iran to the screen.
You can help us make that happen. You can help us give life to this wonderful idea.
خداحافظ و متشکرم که گوش دادید.
مرسی.